Time, no penetrations. The Bulls forced to be a jump shooting team. That was pretty good defense by Nick. You can see the difference when this Bulls team has to operate from the perimeter.
So Carl, and get this now, elbow and mid-range field goal percentage.
Well, we saw him start that assault of his at Phoenix where he knocked down a bunch of perimeter jump shots from the left and right elbows.
Taj Gibson battling with Landry. Bulls here with a fresh 24. That is Butler, and he's teeing up a three. And down it goes for a starter. Will take a seat.
Comparable games in that they have both a concentration of the defensive end of the floor.
Kirk Heinrich, who is starting for Derrick Rose. Rose with some left knee pain. Tried it beforehand. Butler, we saw this earlier in our game open. Is Smith getting a piece of it and a half? He became a starter in December, the 7th-year player from USC.
And you'll live with those kind of jump shots. Again, you touched on it, Mark. Not a guy who they go to. He'll occasionally make a shot. You'll live with those.
Okafor with Gibson on him. Got it done. Jaleel Gibson, the whistle silent.
You wonder if Carl initiated some of that offense, or was there some to deter him?
Smith for Noel. It's a beautiful thing.
Look at him, Mark. He's still a guy who plays hard, but he's added layers to his game. He's become an elite player in this league.
This would be Butler. You mentioned a la T.J. McConnell on the floor for the first time. Same for the Chicago Bulls' Bobby Portis, who was
good ball movement by the Bulls that time. And McDermott touched on it a little earlier, Mark. Him coming into the ball game, spent a lot of the season as a starter, now coming off the bench.
Bench on the rookie Bobby Portis.
Carl doing a good job of sliding his feet along the baseline until Portis released it in a bad spot. Wow.
Jaleel Okafor.
It's tough to recover when it's the man in between you and the ball. You've got to make sure that it's ball, you, man at all times with you in the middle.
T.J. McConnell able to finish. Well done by McConnell, who was hit. Good defense that time by Okafor on Nikola Mirotic. Landry, his spot, he drills it. Carl Landry, as Noel sits out with 3 personal fouls. Noah immediately connects with Butler, who's also looking for the foul.
There have been at times this season the Sixers have not been a full roster, and the league doesn't let up on us. So you know what? We're going to take advantage whatever we're facing against and whoever is out there on the floor.
Smith with Noah looming. Ish Smith staying outside and hit Gibson 4 of 6. He's got 8 and 6 boards. Smith again. Did he call that?
7 percentage points less with Ish Smith out on the floor. You see his impact on both ends.
Interesting. Butler stepping away from Landry. 25 for Jimmy Butler. Smith take it on Noah, gives it up. Landry will attempt a 3. Rebound to Ish Smith, and Smith will wisely back it out. Now the Sixers could chew up most of what remains of the first half clock. Smith against Tony Snell. Got it! Right now, Mirotic being covered by the smaller Jakar Sampson, who's doing a pretty good job.
Sitting in his lap, forcing that lob overhead, and Jaleel on the weak side ready to anticipate that pass.
Mirotic ending move certainly from earlier in his career. He's got 10 to join Okafor in double figures. So far, so good. The Sixers keeping the Bulls at arm's length.
And that's what he brings. Not only able to initiate your offense, but finish it as well when you're in a tough spot.
An 11-2 push now for Chicago. Where do the Sixers go for answers in the offensive end with Okafor on the bench and Stauskas drilling the 3. And the Bulls controlling things off the defensive backboard.
And despite knocking down a few perimeter shots, they're still almost daring Smith to knock it in. Right now, they're getting second chance opportunities just from pure hustle.
Yep, now Gibson claims it. Noah over Noel. Another rebound, McDermott.
An avenue for that offensive board.
Thompson teeing up a 3, rimming it. Covington, an offensive rebound for the Sixers. They have a fresh 24. Smith, a dazzling move and finish by Ish.
Smart, Doug McDermott, and Fred Hoiberg went to the same high school, Ames High School in Ames, Iowa.
Go figure.
You think they talk about alumni functions?
Yeah, maybe. The Sixer lead at 5. The shot clock is unplugged. Butler, who else has it for Chicago? It is for 3. Wow is right. Jimmy Butler, he has been gigantic tonight. Stauskas, it comes late.
To talk more on defense, gang rebound, everybody bored, so they must be listening to you and all of them.
Good defense by the Bulls. Covington, another 3. Got it! Robert Covington. McDermott tracked by Sampson, and McDermott beats him to the punch.
Putting pressure on the defense. Bulls, no answer.
Butler going in for the slam. We'll call it a semi-slam, but hey. Plenty of time remaining for Chicago. Butler, who's been brilliant against Thompson, got it done. Butler, Stauskas has him on a switch. Butler got it. Jimmy Butler, Derrick Rose, no Pau Gasol, taking his team on his shoulders tonight against Stauskas. Yes, 40.
Know about that one.
Oh, McDermott, he knew about that one. Slams for 2. Doug McDermott.
I wonder if that was a drawn-up play, or is that something that they had to adjust on the fly, seeing the pressure on the D.
Bulls looking to go in front. Butler inside, and a foul! Smith, who has come up large before for the Sixers, now with 16. We're on the seesaw with the Sixers up 1. Butler is fouled! Okafor helping Sampson with Butler. They force the ball out of his hands. 3 on the way from Moore, and he's got it. Smith for Okafor, bothered by Heinrich.
That time.
Smith for the tie! Yes! Go. Noah thinking about a double team. Butler giving it up. Smith making mischief to the floor. Goes Thompson, claims it, and we're going overtime. Points of the extra session.
Too much for Etuan Moore in there. Nerlens just dominating the smaller guard with the offensive board.
Moore attempting a 3, and he got it. Here are the Bulls up 1. Sampson has Moore. Etuan Moore did it again. Noah and Noel go for it. Nerlens missing the putback. Here's Butler against Smith. Got it. 53 for Jimmy.
Got to look at the basket. 10 seconds left.
Smith for 3. Got it. Wow. It's Smith single-handedly keeping the Sixers in it. Smith, quite a move for the tie. Rebound and Noah. Who else is 16th? Noel has Butler on a switch. Smith is all over McDermott, and a foul. Quarter in overtime. No wonder he's still in there. Taking aim at his 17th point. Sixers still have a timeout remaining. And again, the Bulls still have a foul to give. And Isaiah Cannon. Noel against Noah. Somebody's got to do something faster than this. Smith, the desperation one. That's going to do it. Boy, the Sixers took forever. And Chicago survives, coming back from a 24-point deficit. A majestic performance tonight by Jimmy Butler.